guys? Welcome back to my podcast, and today we will be reviewing Wednesday's NHL games. There was no USHL games today, but obviously Friday and Saturday is the USHL games. There's usually one or two games on Sundays, and obviously Sunday is USHL Sunday. I do want to say two things. One, a reminder of November 20th, so in 13 days from today, will be November Power Rankings. I just want to let you guys know ahead of time, so you guys know. But yeah, I do want to say something. I know if you guys are watching this and you're in my USHL discussion group, I do tag everyone in the post. I go at everyone. The reason why I do that is because so people can stay engaged, so people can see it, okay? You don't have to watch the podcast, right? There's people on here that's like, stop tagging everyone. Turn off your notifications for the group. You don't have to turn off your notifications for your whole phone. You don't. You go on the Facebook and you turn off notifications for this group. You can look at other people's comments and they will tell you that's exactly what they did. If they turn off notifications for this group, you can still be in the USA discussion group, turn off the notifications, look at the USHL. It is one post every day. Scroll past it. And if you do have your notifications on, swipe it away. It ain't that big of a deal. Swipe it away. If you want to be annoying like that, you can leave, okay? But I don't want people to leave because they're mad like that. Turn off your notifications for this group, or just swipe the notification away and move on with your life. There's no reason to come on here and complaining about that there's one notification that apparently is a life-threatening situation for you and you can't just swipe it away with your finger. Apparently all of your fingers are broken. I don't know. But please just don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. Come on. It's one notification per day. One notification per day. You can't just swipe it away, but instead you have to come on my group and complain to me because you can't swipe away a notification. I just want to say that, but I did post this under the post that I made in my group. I commented this under the post that I made about, like, stop complaining about it. There's, like, a bunch of people under there that are being supportive about it, and thank you guys for the guys that are being, the people that are, like, being supportive about this. That is really appreciated. Thank you for being supportive, and thank you. Like, that's what you need to do. Why can't everybody be like that? Why can't everybody be kind? And even if you don't want to necessarily comment and just be supportive, just don't say anything. Like, don't complain, just deal with it. It's that big of a deal, but I don't know. I guess a lot of people's, all 10 of their fingers are broken. I don't know, but they can figure that out on their own. Not really my problem, because I'm not hurting them in any way. They're just making a bigger deal than it is. But anyways, yeah. Let's review yesterday's NHL games, and then we'll be out of here for today. Today will be a shorter podcast episode. The Predators and the Capitals. We saw Patterson, first goal of the season, is by against Elisa and Tomasino, 3-12 in the first period. Conor Michael, 8th goal of the season, is by Matt Roy, his first point as a Washington Capital, and Pierre-Luc Dubois, 4:26 in the first period. Michael's been on fire, 8 goals already. Aleski Protas, 5th goal, Protas, my bad. 5th goal of the season is by Alex Ovechkin and Dylan Strome, 15:03 in the second period. Dylan Strome's got 14 assists already. Stammer ties the game with 15:34 left in the second period. My fault. It's by Alexander Carey and Ryan O'Reilly. Alexander Ovechkin, Dylan Strome behind the net. Great pass to Alex Ovechkin. He puts it home. Second assist and point of the night for Dylan Strome. Of course, no one but the Great Eight would put for the Great Eight with his 8th goal of the season. Wins the game for the Caps, assisted by Dylan Strome. His 15th assist of the season already. And Matt Verfeed, 10:25 in the third period. Predators, I'm still holding on hope. Not really hope, because I don't really care. But I'm still holding on to the fact that the Predators will make the playoffs this year. Do you guys remember the St. Louis Blues, 2018 to 2019, where they sucked and then they turned it on in January, and then ended up winning the Stanley Cup? That just goes to prove that there is so much hockey left to play. Don't even worry about the Predators. I know they did lose 6-1 today, the Panthers. Yeah, we don't talk about that. But we're going to talk about that game too. We'll review that game tomorrow, but I'll kind of like include that game in my talk about the Predators real quick. It's just, I think that what they need to do is they need to fire Andrew Brunette. It's not even necessarily that Andrew Brunette is at fault for this, but Barry Trotz did come out and say, if you guys don't figure it out soon, we will go into a rebuild. I don't think he meant that genuinely, that he's going to trade players away. He could do that, but I don't think that's what he meant. I think what he meant is, I think what he was trying to do is light a fire under this Predators team to, like, guys, you really need to start winning games, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. And I don't think they need to make any, like, drastic, like, trades. I think if they do go into a rebuild, before they go into a rebuild, they need to fire Andrew Brunette, hire a new coach, and see how the team plays under a new coach. Clearly, Andrew Brunette is not working. He's a good coach and all, but it is not working in Nashville right now. You make that change. You get rid of Andrew Brunette. You bring in another coach that fits in the Nashville Predators scheme and everything every way they try to play. Bring them in and see how they do. If they still suck, and then you can start trading players, making different moves. If they begin to go on a little bit of a win streak and start to put together and string together some wins, you keep this team and let them run for it, you know. But if you're going to make a move with this team, the first guy out is Andrew Brunette. That is the first guy that goes. Not saying you have to fire him, but if you're making a move, Brunette out first. You're out the door. You're on the hot seat right now. Especially knowing the fact they lost 6-1 to the Panthers today, which, yes, I get the Panthers are the best team in hockey right now. But my point still stands. So, yeah, we'll have to see what the Predators do. I'm very interested in that. Red Wings take on the Blackhawks. Alex DeBrincat opens the scoring. Former Blackhawk opens the scoring by Dylan Larkin. 2 seconds left in the first period. Nick Foligno, 5th goal of the season, by Bertuzzi and Connor Murphy. 8:42 in the second period, ties the game. Dylan Larkin, going very, very fast. I'll give him credit for that. Backhand, forehand, great finish on Peter Morales. This is by DeBrincat. 12:27 second period. Joe Verlano, 1st goal of the season. This is by Mo Sider, Rasmussen. 3:03 in the third period. Andrew Collins, empty net goals. This is by Raymond and Edvidson. 17:47 in the third period. Red Wings win a winnable game. Like, they did get outshot by the Blackhawks, which I knew. Like, I feel like as a Blackhawks fan, the Blackhawks could have won this game. Like, I still believe the Red Wings gonna win, but I was holding out hope. Like, maybe they could squeak out a win. Yeah, that didn't happen. They did not squeak out a win. But good credit to the Red Wings. Playing a good game, right? Ooh. Down my pen. But yeah. They played a good game. I know they get outshot by the Blackhawks, but they still pick up the 2 points. That's what they need. They just get 2 points out of there. Come to Chicago, get 2 points, leave. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. So kudos to the Red Wings. The Blackhawk fan, it does suck, but I kind of expected it. I just cannot wait till the rebuild's over and we start making the playoffs again. But yeah, it's a long waiting process. Last game that we're going to review, Knights and the Oilers, Pacific Division rival. Jack Eichel opens the scoring. Barbashev up to Theodore. He gets a great pass to Eichel. Breakaway. Backhand, forehand, backhand, and then quickly gives it over to the backhand. Wraps it around the pad of Stuart Skinner. It's kind of hard to explain, but it was filthy. There's no... Kind of take what I kind of just explained it to be and just imagine it in the absolute, like, most gorgeous goal out of that sequence that I just explained. Just imagine the most gorgeous goal that could possibly be scored out of that sequence. That's what happened, basically. Filthy goal by Jack Eichel. I don't know what Stuart Skinner was exactly supposed to do there. I don't really know. Yeah, what a play by Eichel. Wow, that was just dumb in a good way. It's not like it was stupid because it was like unfair or something. That was just dumb how good it was. Brett Kulak, 3rd goal of the season. This is by Nurse and Connor Brown. 12:18 in the second period. He ties the game for Edmonton. Zach Hyman, 3rd goal of the season. He's still on the catch sheet. Unassisted, 15:56 in the second period. Zach Hyman's still on the catch sheet. That could be huge for the Oilers. And by the way, McDavid did return this game, by the way. I just want to mention that real quick. That is very important. Noah Heffernan on the power play. It's just by Carlson and Eichel, 10:05 in the third period. This takes us to about a minute left in the third period. We're like, okay, it's probably more than like 9 out of 10 times this is going to overtime. So, like, this is going to overtime, right? Noah Heffernan says no. He gets from Barbashev. He has a lot of room. He absolutely rips one. 49 seconds left in the third period. He absolutely sniped by Haffinen, second of the night, third of the season by Barlashev and Holtz. That's basically it. When I was watching this game, when there was about like a minute and 10 seconds left, I was like, it's basically overtime at this point. If somebody scores, it's over. And then like about 10 to 15 seconds later, Noah Haffinen comes down and scores. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, yep, yeah, it's overtime, it's over. And then they control for about 5 seconds left. Mark Stone, empty net, 6-0. The season is about Eichel and Barbashev. 5 seconds left in the third period. Takeaways from this game: Golden Knights played a great game. They definitely solidified themselves as a top contender, not only to win the Pacific Division, but to win the Western Conference, both regular season and the playoffs. Oilers, they played a great game. They just let up a goal, a bad defensive break, with about 47 to 50 seconds left in the game. 50 seconds left in the game. Oilers need to string together wins, dude. As somebody that I picked to win the Stanley Cup, that is not good. Like, I guess it's tonight, but the Knights were 0-3-1 coming into that game on the road. Oilers needed to win that game. They had McDavid back. They had the momentum. Was like, let's go. Let's get a win for McDavid. He's coming back. They had a fully rested team. Not really necessarily fully rested, but fully healthy team. That's obviously Vander Kane, but he's been out since the beginning of the season. And they come in, they have a tie game in the last 50 seconds of the game, and then they let up a game-winning goal to Noah Haffinen. They played a good game, but it doesn't matter if you play a good game if you don't pick up the 2 points, at least a point in this circumstance. If they went to overtime, that's a W for the Edmonton. But I will also say at the same time, if you have good habits, it will translate to wins down the line. So the Edmonton Oilers end with good habits. Are going to carry those good habits into the next game, and then the next game, and then the next game. It's just a train effect, right? So if you're an Oilers fan, you're like, we're gonna take the good part out of those games, the good things that we did that game, and put that in the next game, and take out all the bad stuff that we did from that game, and leave it in the past, right? If you're a Knights fan, you're like, yup, that's the first win on the road. That's huge. Over a Pacific Division rival, that game will probably come in huge down the road. And it's like, yep, my team's really good. They're 8-0 at home. They just picked up their first road win. They are either number one in the Pacific or tied for. I think the Knights are number one in the West. But I don't know. That's actually a good question. The Kings might be number one right now. I'm going to check that real quick. Now I'm curious. I don't want to spread false information around the... Not saying I've never done that before, but I want to not do it. Yes, they're tied for number one, but they have one less game than the Kings, so they are technically number one right now in the Pacific Division, and that's huge, especially in the fact that they can get out to a good start. And, yeah, it's a win over Edmonton, so that's huge on the road, especially against... Wow, I just checked the Avalanche score. My goodness, bro. 1-0 shutout win for the Jets. 35 save shutout for Connor Hellebuck. Second straight shutout for Hellebuck. I'm speechless, bro. I'm speechless at this point. Georgiev started, and he made 27 saves on 28 shots. What a game from Georgiev. First of all, why did they start Georgiev against the Jets out of all teams? Second of all, where did Georgiev come from, bro? But he sucked, and he just comes in, he's like, you know what? Yep, I'm ready to go, coach. Put me in, coach. Yeah, he cooked. Anyways, yeah, we will review that game tomorrow. So yeah. I do gotta make my predictions for tomorrow. I did not post those yet. We gotta post those tomorrow. We actually gotta post those right now. There's only 4 games tomorrow, so you're for the NHL. So let's... Okay, hold up. NHL 11, 8, 24 games predictions. 24 games. Let's check the NHL app for the games tomorrow. I can post this. Okay, try to do it by when the time starts. Oh, Maple Leafs and the Red Wings. I think the Toronto Maple Leafs will defeat the Red Wings. They had a great game against Boston the last game. The power play started to click, and I think they're going to put it all together against a Red Wings team that they should beat. They need to beat. I'm not going to lie, especially with the Panthers and how they're starting the season. Next, Penguins and the Capitals. Give me the Capitals, dude. Give me the Caps. Caps are winning. I believe. Okay, so there's 2 games that start at 9. So I think the Wild are going to defeat the Ducks. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm not going to lie to you. They play the Sharks and the Ducks back to back. 2, on paper, easy teams to face. But there's no easy teams in the NHL because, obviously the NHL teams are NHL players, so you never know. And then I believe the Knights are going to beat the Kraken. It's going to be a good game. The division rivals, divisional games are always fire. But yeah, I just think the Knights are going to win. Okay. Now let's go to the USHL tomorrow. There's a post there on my Intermission Podcast blog, Facebook, by the way. USHL 11/8/24 games predictions. Let's go to the USHL app, see the games tomorrow, and predict them. Response to NCAA rule change. Hold up. I don't really want to read all that, but so yeah, not going to read all that. Steel and the Phantoms. The Phantoms are quite significantly better than the Chicago Steel, and I stand on that. Muskegon and Omaha. I'm going to say Muskegon just because of how inconsistent Omaha is, but I could see. I'm saying it now, dude. If Omaha wins, say that I said that they could. I still think Muskegon's going to win. But if they do, don't act like I'm not going to be surprised, okay? Say that I mentioned that could happen, okay? Madison, Des Moines. Madison better win for their own sake. I hope Madison loses. As a Saints fan, I really hope Madison loses. But I think they're going to beat Des Moines, sadly, for me. Then the Saints are going to beat Green Bay, obviously. I'm going to be a Saints fan. But even not biasly, I do think we're going to beat them pretty handily, like 4-1, 5-2, something like that. I think it'll be pretty handily. Oh my God, that's a fire game. Oh, that's a fire game, bro. Sioux City Musketeers taking on the Waterloo Blackhawks in Sioux City. Wow. Okay. I'm going to be 100% honest here. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Give me Waterloo. As the biggest Sioux City Musketeers defender in the world, I'm not even a Musketeers fan, obviously. I just said I'm a Saints fan twice. But as the biggest Sioux City defender in the world and believing in the Sioux City Musketeers more than a lot of people, I'm picking the upset here in Waterloo. I don't know if it's necessarily an upset, but it should be an upset. Give me the Blackhawks. Oh my God, bro. Another fire matchup out of the West. You got the Lincoln Stars taking on the Force in Lincoln. Oh my God. Let USHL cook, bro. Oh my God, bro. These matchups are fire. I could see Fargo winning. If Fargo wins, won't be surprised. It's going to be like a 2-1 game. 2-1, 1-0, 3-1, 3-2. Very low scoring game because Alan Landek and Leon Shostak are probably top 3 goalers in the league, I would say. But give me Lincoln. I'm going to say Lincoln wins 2-1. Nope, Lincoln wins 3-2 in overtime. Lincoln wins 3-2 in overtime. Okay, that's all the games. Oh, nope, there's one more game. Sioux Falls Stampede taking on the Storm. Give me Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls is better. I'll say Sioux Falls is better. Sioux Falls is better. So, yeah, let me post those real quick. Okay, now they're out in the universe to see if they'll hit. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's podcast episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. We made a 20-minute podcast episode. I have 3 NHL games. And making my predictions for tomorrow's NHL and USHL games. So yeah, I got everything I needed to get off my chest. November 20th is the November Power Rankings about my USHL group and people complaining for absolutely no reason that they're getting 1 extra notification per day. Anyways, I'm banning the people that are annoying about it. Like, the people that aren't necessarily annoying about it, I won't ban right away. If you complain about it, I'll just tell you to swipe your notification away. You turn off your noties, and then I'll just leave it there. If you continue to complain about it, you'll say something mean. You just overall just say something very unnecessary. Ban, buddy. That's in my description. All right. It's in the rules too. In my description, I said the only way you're not allowed if you're rude, you're disrespectful in any way. In my rules, it's just be kind of respectful. You will be allowed here, and if you are unkind, you will get a warning. And if you're either really unkind, you say something mean, you just do it multiple times. Ban, buddy, ban. Get the ban hammer. Get out. Okay, so you get it. You get it. You can read the rules. Whatever. I already made the rules. You can read the rules in the discussion group. If you have any questions about that, you can just ask me, and then you can just you know how to contact me. If you're in my group, you know how to contact me. Just message me, comment on one of my posts, chat on here, comment on one of my podcasts, message me. You get it. You know how to contact me. I'm assuming if you know how to join a discussion group and know how to work Facebook, you know how to message me. Okay, I'm assuming so. If not, well, it is what it is. So yeah. That's going to do it for today's podcast episode. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 13 of season 6. Tomorrow we will review Thursday's NHL games, and we will review Friday's USHL games, because the podcast episode tomorrow will be at around 10 to 10:30, maybe 11, since it's Friday. I have extra time, and I always do it Friday and Saturdays after all the USHL games are over. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. If you're watching this live, you're watching this after it's already done being live at night. Enjoy the rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, night. Whenever you're watching this, enjoy the rest of whatever. Enjoy the rest of your day at school, work, whatever. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 13 of season 6. Peace out.